stopped scrolling because everything changed the moment the news broke. I was standing at the kitchen sink, watching the last drop of wine spiral down the drain. Midnight had just passed. Christmas had arrived without me. The apartment was quiet, but my mind wasn't. Maybe next year, they had said earlier. Like truth could be postponed. Like silence was easier than honesty. I dried my hands slowly, as if slowing down time would make it easier to handle. Then my son's voice broke the stillness. "Mom, what's on the news?" I didn't answer, because I already knew this moment was coming. I had been waiting for it. Let me go back. There was a time I believed loyalty was simple. When I met Daniel, everything felt steady, controlled, real. He remembered the small things. How I took my coffee, my son's middle name, the scar on my wrist I thought no one noticed. We built a life that looked stable from the outside. Mortgage, holidays, family photos designed to feel like proof. And I trusted him, because nothing about him felt rushed. That was the illusion. Because betrayal rarely arrives loudly. It arrives in patterns. A phone turned face down. Late meetings that didn't need explanation. A smile that no longer included me. I noticed it before I admitted it. Then came the proof. Not dramatic, accidental. His tablet sensed while he was in the shower. And there it was, messages, not love. Not emotion, plans, timelines. Words like, after Christmas, she won't suspect anything. I didn't react. I didn't confront him. I simply took screenshots and made dinner. Because control begins where emotion stops. People think revenge is loud. It isn't. It's structured. It's patient. It's preparation. So I started moving quietly. A lawyer, an accountant, a careful reading of every clause he thought I would never understand. And I waited. By December, he had already rewritten the story. To my family, I was difficult, distant, unstable, and they believed him. Because believing the truth would have required courage. So they told me not to come for Christmas. I said I understood, and stayed silent. That night, everything changed. A news alert lit up my screen, and then the television confirmed it. Daniel's name, a company investigation, financial misconduct, internal breach, evidence already in motion. I didn't move, because I had already done what needed to be done. My son was crying beside me, and I said softly, "I know. You're going to be okay." And I meant it. 2 hours later, Daniel arrived at my door. But something was different. The confidence was gone. The certainty had collapsed. "What did you do?" he asked, not angry, just aware. I let him speak. Because people always reveal themselves when they run out of control. Then I told him everything. The clauses he ignored, the accounts he misunderstood, the structure he thought was invisible, and finally, the truth he never prepared for. "I didn't destroy you," I said. "I just stopped protecting you from the consequences." Silence followed, heavy, final. "What do you want?" he asked, and I thought about everything. The exclusion, the silence, the ease with which I was removed from my own life. "I want you to remember," I said. "Every time you rebuild, I want you to remember why it fell apart." He left without another word. And that was it. No shouting, no collapse, no chaos. Just consequences arriving on time. Now, weeks later, everything is quieter. The investigation continues. The divorce is finalized. My family calls more often, now careful, softer, different. And I answer when I choose to. Sometimes I think back to that night, to how still everything was, because I learned something I'll never forget. You don't need noise to be powerful. You don't need anger to win. You just need time. And when the truth finally speaks, you don't interrupt it. You listen.